Let's go.
Hey everybody, what is going on? It's time for another exciting review episode of Dragon Ball Super episode 49. Alright, this episode, well, let's see, now when it comes to, again, a lot more setup stuff, a lot more reveals pretty much, because now we finally get to know more information on Future Trunks and what's been going on in his timeline during the time after, you know, the whole Cell thing in Majin Buu, etc., etc. So now we get to learn more about that because, well, before I get to that though, excuse me, at the beginning of the episode, we see Trunks, you know, it left off the last time where he was about to deck Goku, but then Bulma, his mom, slaps the fuck out of him. He's like, dude, what the hell is your problem? Why are you trying to sock Goku in the face? He's like, what you talking about? He's like, oh, wait a minute, this is the actual good Goku. And then Trunks starts freaking out. He's like, oh shit, I'm sorry, but wait a minute. I thought you died though. Didn't you die during the whole Cell incident? And he's like, well, long story short, you know, there was a way to give me a chance to revive myself back during after the Majin Buu saga. So while he explained that to Trunks, apparently when he mentioned something about Majin Buu, he's like, oh shit, that reminded me. And this is actually interesting. Now, if anybody has played, if you guys are gamers out there, besides anime fans, if you guys are gamers, and if you played a lot of Dragon Ball Z games like I did back in the day, if you guys played Shin Budokai Another Road, you guys remember, there was a story, a familiar story that Shin Budokai Naruto did when it comes to the Future Trunks with Majin Buu tied in with the Future Trunks storyline. Now, that was actually interesting how they brought that up in canon. That was actually really cool. I was like, oh shit. Like, I was wondering that myself. Like, what the fuck? Like, did Majin Buu or Deborah ever go into Trunks' future timeline? And it turns out, yes, they did. Like, Deborah and Babidi were about to resurrect Majin Buu. They were all set and ready to go. They got enough energy. They're about to resurrect them, but Trunks says, no, fuck that. And from the orders of the Supreme Kai, he immediately took them out with no problem. Because I believe, so that pretty much means he undergo pretty much some kind of training. I'm pretty sure he was through a lot of training through the Supreme Kai. I'm pretty sure the Supreme Kai pretty much trained him well in order to actually become stronger. And he was actually able to take out Deborah and Babidi easy. That was great. Well, Babidi, well, actually, you know what? Yeah, Babidi's a piece of shit anyway, so fuck Babidi. But Deborah, in my personal opinion, could have done more besides just spitting and people turning to stone. Like, he could have done the whole evil blast thing, like he does, like in the fucking Majin Buu saga, even in the video games. That would have been cool. I would have liked that. But no, just like spit, like he's like spitting out I don't want to go into any dirty jokes here, but it's like, yeah. Anyways, I'm not gonna go that far there. But basically, yeah, you know, while he's trying to turn Trunks into stone, Trunks is like, no, fuck you, bam, you get fucking blasted. And we found out that Trunks can also ascend himself to Super Saiyan 2. Now that's crazy to know, because back then we only knew that Trunks had the bulky form, which was the one that we saw back in the Cell saga. So we only know there was like a 2nd grade or 3rd grade Saiyan or some shit like that from what I'm trying to remember. I forget what the form is called, but regardless, it's called the bulky fucking Super Saiyan. So, regardless though, like while he, you know, actually did that. I like the abridged version of that, by the way, which I'm still thinking about it. Especially when Cell tries to imitate him. It's like, this is my foot, like, please love me, Dad! I'll never forget that shit. Woo! Anyway, I mean, I wasn't a big fan of that episode to begin with, but that one scene just made me laugh my ass off. Anyways, so, meanwhile though, we see that, so that's pretty fascinating to know that. But then, at the same time, Black Goku pretty much showed up, and then from there, that's pretty much where he battled with Black Goku for over a year's worth of fighting. That's actually pretty bonkers for him to actually, you know, go, because there was no one else on the planet. Keep in mind, Trunks is the only survivor. Mai pretty much died up too early, you know, his mom died pretty much too early, so that pretty much sucks. And when Beerus heard about this, he was pretty pissed off, because as gods, as, you know, part of time, they cannot allow this to happen with bending the rules of changing time in the past of history. So Beerus is pretty pissed off about this, but says Trunks pretty much apologized for this one time, especially since Goku is pretty much in cool acquaintances with Beerus now. Before, if it weren't the case, then things would have been pretty fucked for them. But luckily, Beerus is pretty chill. You know, his demands are pretty easy. You know, him getting some good food and shit, and got some kind of wiener thing. Don't even ask me. Don't even go on sexual terms. Just it's some kind of like hot dog thing. I don't know what the hell it was, but anyways, move on from that. So he got what he wanted, and then Beerus was like, whatever, we'll let it slide. Just once, we'll let it slide. So what happens is that Kid Trunks pretty much figures out, the Trunks Kid Trunks figures out that, while he was a baby, he was around. He's like, oh, wait a minute, that's right, now I sort of remember now. And it's like, yep, so now he's starting to remember those flashbacks of him, oh, okay, yeah, you're right. So, now, because it was weird, well, then again, no, correction, he didn't remember, I'm sorry. He was only a baby, so he doesn't remember too much, but then I kind of clicked that. I think he might have heard, like, his mom say something about that at a certain time. But anyways, the way, she was, like, going towards Bulma, like, Trunks was going towards Bulma, it was a really sweet moment, just seeing, Trunks be reunited with his mom again. And because just seeing his own mother die right in front of him, it's just like, yeah, I can only imagine. So I'm really glad for future Trunks that he got the perfect reuniting with his mom, and that was a really sweet moment. Also, what was really sweet, pretty cool in a way. Meanwhile, we go back to the future. I can see the future. Sorry, another Team Fortress reference. And what happens is that we see Blackness Goku pretty much has this fucking ring thing where he summons like this white lightning, I guess for plot conveniences, I guess, and he pretty much makes the entire sky split into the fucking dimensions of the past and the present, and he was able to sense wherever Trunks was, and that's how he pretty much traveled to the present time at the very end of the episodes where we finally see Black arrive at the present time. Then meanwhile, we see Goku and Trunks pretty much trying to get their abilities going, because like, it's been a while, let's see how strong we are against Black, or how am I compared to Goku Black, or just Black in general. And then Trunks is like, alright, fine. Well, the thing is, he would power up little by little. He would get the power increase little by little at times. It's like, okay. So then, like, he kept on going. He went from, like, he went to Super Saiyan 2 right away, and Trunks also went Super Saiyan 2 right away, which is really cool as hell, that we finally see Trunks going Super Saiyan 2. That was really cool, because it turns out that now he's gotten a much more stronger compared to even before the, the whole Soul games. That's actually really cool. So now he's stepping his game up. Now, I don't know about the whole God Super Saiyan thing. I don't know if he knows anything about that. I'm pretty sure Goku or Vegeta is going to reveal to him at some point. Who knows? I'm telling you guys, if Trunks can also do Super Saiyan Blue, that will be dope as fuck. Are you kidding me? That would be awesome. But then you wouldn't really tell, because his hair, now his new design, his hair is blue. So it'll be like a fucking weird glowing orb, which will be like fucking weird, but it's so cool. His eye, that'd be sick though, man. You kidding me? That'd be sick. So, yeah. But then, when Trunks went Super, when Goku won, I was about to say, if Trunks would have went, man, I'm mad as hell. They should have done the thing what Dragon Ball Heroes did, where they show like Trunks going Super Saiyan 3. I thought Trunks was going to go Super Saiyan 3. I'm like, oh shit, Trunks is going Super Saiyan 3? The Dragon Ball Hero fucking predictions will come true. Dragon Ball Heroes Illuminati confirmed. No, I'm just kidding. So what happens is that pretty much when Goku goes Super Saiyan 3, then Trunks is having a bit of a power struggle with him, especially with his sword. So yeah, then we find out all of a sudden while that fighting was going on, apparently we found out that Bulma, they went all out because Bulma had this like thing where she was able to trap both of them in so that way they can go all out without causing harm to the planet. Like their own little hyperbolic time chamber, which was really fucking cool. But until Goku pretty much blew him in Super Saiyan 3 and pretty much demolished him. Okay, that's Goku for you. So anyways, after that, we apparently find out that Black finally shows up. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's pretty much it for the episode. And overall, it was pretty good. It was a pretty great episode. I actually enjoyed it. I really liked the revelations when it comes to Trunks. It was great because we got to saw some really cool power differences between Goku and Trunks. It was actually a really cool little tiny little sparring match, comparison. That was actually pretty damn cool. I really liked that. And what was really fascinating was seeing Babidi and Babidi and Deborah in future Trunks of Time. I'm really glad they brought that. I mean, Shin Budokai did that, and I'm like, oh, this is a much better explained way. Awesome sauce. And not only that, though, that's when Black pretty much showed up into the picture. That was actually cool. And we do know that the Supreme Kai also existed back then, also during that time. So I wonder if it's going to be that green Supreme Kai that we saw right in the parts of the new chain for the opening. We're seeing him like down the floor with his fucking sword. Oh, that might explain everything. Holy shit, maybe that's what we're really trying to see with the sword. Now, everyone's been saying it's either, Trunks, either attacking on whatever the fuck sword is getting. Just saying, some conspiracy shit with that, or theories, or game theory. No, I won't go that far. But anyways, that's pretty much it. I would say it was a great episode. Yeah, it was a great episode. I actually enjoyed it. I think I actually enjoyed this one better than last week's episode, because last week's episode didn't really go anywhere. But this week's episode got a lot of great explanation, a lot of great setup hype. Next episode, though, hopefully promising looks really great. Episode 50, I saw the preview, it looks like we're going to get a really great matchup, and the animation actually looks very, very good. It looks much more improved compared to this episode. Okay, you know what, screw it. Instead of a 4.5, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5, because there were some animation errors here and there, which were kind of, yeah, there kind of were, but there were some great animated scenes, like Goku going Super Saiyan 3 and Trunks, fighting. That scene was really well done, but everything else, like, the only two well-done scenes were Deborah and Babidi going against Trunks in that timeline, and Goku just showing off, how much he's stronger, and yeah, that's pretty much about it, really. And then the other stuff for the animation wasn't really the best, so it could be a lot better. So I guess I'm just gonna have to give it the same score as fucking last time, pretty much. So I'm just gonna have to give this one like a 4 out of 5. I do believe though, but overall, a very good episode. I still enjoyed it for what it was. Yeah, that's pretty much about it. And yeah, so as always, I'll catch you guys next week for let's see, for episode 50. Yeah, 50, right? Episode 50, 5-0 of Dragon Ball Super. Now, I've been hearing some stuff that Dragon Ball Super is going to be not only just 100 episodes. I heard they're going to extend it down to be a little more longer. That's what I've been hearing. Maybe that's the truth. Maybe it is. Maybe not. Who the hell knows? I heard like another 75 more episodes from military. But I guess I'm just going to air it as long as it makes the money. And if it's done over 100 episodes, I'm probably going to make more out of it. But still, more Dragon Ball Super content. The Dragon Ball will live forever. That's pretty much it. I'm done. So just gonna give it about a 4 out of 5. Pretty good episode. Lots of good explanation stuff. Very awesome stuff there. So really like it. It was good. It was a pretty good episode. I enjoyed it. So that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys next week. Again, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. You have a mouse, use it, hit those likes, and subscribe if you want to see more. That'd be cool. So until then, this is the Ninja Review. We're signing off saying peace, soul, love, chicken grease, and the sky is the limit. And don't forget to drink your daily juice and listen. And also, not only that, also remember, anime manga fans keep supporting. Now, I haven't said this in a long time. God damn. Anime manga fans keep supporting what you read and what you watch. Bringing that scene back because it does bring a lot, especially the point of the anime and manga. Even though it kind of sucks, it's legal yet. It's open and soon. Damn it, you're taking forever. But yeah.